Hey, what's up? We're Valley, and we're here with Much Music.
Okay guys, so we managed to get to the sound check of the band Valley. So I'm just gonna kind of sneak in on it and see how it's going. It looks like it's pretty amazing. Let's go.
I used to think I'd be the one.
What's up guys? It's Much Music here. I'm Sade and we're here with Valley.
How's it going?
What's up guys? How are you guys feeling today?
Feeling very good.
We're here kind of catching the behind the scenes, seeing what happens, before the show, for all the excitement. I was wondering if you could run us through what kind of happens during sound check, because I keep hearing about people do sound check. I don't know what happens during sound check.
Yeah, of course. I mean, a lot of drums, as you can hear behind me. Baby girl is sound checking. Check them out. I feel like today's different because it's the second day. Yesterday we got here at like 12. We had to set up all the production because we have like a screen and Kara's giant throne riser. So it's a lot of just kind of like setting up and like eating a veggie tray and just waiting. We set up the production and then we kind of go through the beginning of the show, the end of the show, kind of some middle bits, and just kind of, work out any like tech kinks and just kind of practice some stage banter and just kind of get comfortable in the space. And today is really easy because we just left everything set up. So we just get to show up, run some songs, and then we're good.
That moment before you guys go on stage, what's that moment kind of like? Or how does it feel?
Yeah, I mean, we do this ritual. This has been like a band ritual that's been going on forever, but we all put our hands in and we go cinnamon roll, and we just make a cinnamon roll with our hands. It's more just about like being in the moment and trying not to be on our phones, just kind of focus on the work that needs to be done up there.
And in the moment you step on stage, what's that like? When your fans first see you the first time, and then they're screaming, they're yelling, everyone's going crazy.
Oh man, I feel like walking on is very nerve-wracking, and then I would say there's like a sweet spot of like a minute and 20 seconds in where it locks, and you're like, oh, I've been doing this forever. I know what to do. But the first minute, you're always just like, this is crazy.
Surprise, we're now in the front of Opera House. What do you think is better, the first song or the last song?
First song, I feel like I said, it's like a minute in, you gotta like, kind of find your gears, and then it like, you look up and it's just magic. But the last song is usually, it's 1999, so everyone just like screams and sings along to it. I've also like by then I've lost my voice, so it's so nice to just let the crowd sing, and it's such a moment. I feel like last song takes the cake.
The first song is like, they're just two very different moments. I would call them equal, but very, very different, because the end is like a happy, sad moment of like, I'm sad it's ending, but I'm so happy we've had such a great night together. And then the beginning is like an anxious, happy moment where it's like, I hope we have a great night. And then like also like excited for a great night. You know what I mean?
And then speaking of like 1999, what's so special about that year, and why did you do a song about it?
Because Y2K was such a thing, and it's just like the last year before the year 2000. So it's like once that whole like culture on like the switch and all the computers crashing and everything, and it's just like, if like, I know they had technology in 1999, but it's kind of like the last year before like the future. And then the one line, it's like, I wish that Y2K had happened. It's like, obviously the year 2000 happened inevitably, but the whole like computers crashing and all that whole thing, it was just like funny. Everyone was freaking out, and then it just like never happened. But if it did happen, then we would only like get to talk to each other, and we'd have like that distraction of the phone. You know what I mean?
I feel like there's always going to be like an ultimate like kind of reach and search for nostalgia for that time, because like, we've looked through our parents' photo albums and all that stuff, and like the 90s just, I feel like, did it very classy. There's a really cool time.
All of our fashion right now is 90s inspired.
Yeah.
All of our fashion.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think we're all kind of like the 90s thing. I like
Hell
it.
yeah. Yeah, I'm like 80s. I'm going for
You're
like
back
a
decade kind
David
of.
Byrne kind of vibe.
Right.
Yeah.
It would have to be an oversized.
I need a
suit
little
to
more
be
like,
the
I need a
90s,
little
yeah.
more shoulder pad.
Yeah. So we're
The
here at
thought.
the Opera House. How special is it that you guys are performing here?
It's so iconic. We've seen so many of our favorite artists here, and like, I remember always thinking like, okay, what are we gonna do when we play this venue eventually? And so being at that eventually moment, one of the many steps in a career arc, like, it's very it's just like really cool. We're like super, super grateful to have this experience. Really great hometown moment. You know what I mean?
So I wanted to play two little games with you guys. The first one's gonna be this or that Y2K version. This or that, Friends or Seinfeld?
Friends, of course.
Of course.
Alex does a really good Seinfeld impression. Go for it.
What, you want me to go between Friends and Seinfeld? I don't know if I can choose between them. They're both so good.
Spice Girls or S Club 7?
S Club 7 because of my sister. Like she was more in S Club 7, but I love the Spice Girls as well. Respect. The style. Okay, I would say the styling and Spice Girls alone. Just the outfits were just
Yes.
unbelievable.
Platforms.
Yeah, we got a little Spice Girls going on here. I love
Which
it.
Spice Girl though?
Baby Spice, Doi.
The Matrix or Fight Club?
The Matrix is pretty. I mean, it's an iconic movie. It's an iconic series.
So I want to do another one. It's going to be who's most likely to between the four of you. So who's most likely to fall in love and run away?
Alex for sure.
I'm a romantic.
Alex for sure.
Who's most likely to drop out and become a rapper?
Mike.
A rapper?
Mickey Mike Brandolino.
Mickey Mike
right
would
here.
be the stage name.
Motorcycle.
Who's most likely to, after your song Name Dropper, who's most likely to name drop?
Ooh, probably, yeah.
Who's most likely to fall a stage?
Kara, for sure. She almost
Have
fell
you
off
done it
the
before?
throne. Last
I'm horribly clumsy. I almost fell off my riser last night. I have had 3 concussions at a venue. I trip a lot. He trips me a lot.
No, that was an
No,
accident.
I don't want to talk about that.
Ball into her face.
No, that's
Or no, my elbow hit
triggering.
your face.
That's triggering for me. I don't want to
There's
talk.
an
I broke my finger in that game.
One last thing, after you guys showed me your before show routine, I kind of want to do it with you.
Cinnamon.